good, evil, right and wrong, night and day. What makes a man good? And what makes a man evil? These are themes we are going to explore with today's movie, Faust. Faust is a German silent film released in 1926 and directed by F.W. Murnau. F.W. Murnau is also the guy that made Nosferatu, and when that movie became a super big smash hit, this guy's career took off. He started collaborating with some American filmmakers and wanted to break into Hollywood, so he came back to Germany to make one more German film for German people. The German producers at the time were like, "You want to make a movie? Sure. Here's all the money you'll ever need and all the time you'll ever need to make your movie." He decided to make the story of Faust. The original story of Faust was written in like the 1400s or something like that. Way long time ago by somebody named Goth, or Geth maybe. It's a story about a guy who makes a deal with the devil, signs his soul away in exchange for earthly wealth and power. And it's an old story, it's an old German folk tale. And F.W. Murnau took this idea and expanded upon it in a big way to where this movie is now on a grandiose, epic kind of scale. The stakes are way higher, and I guess the consequences are more dire. The movie literally opens up with a text to say the gates of hell are open and the horrors of the masses hunt over the earth. As the horsemen of the apocalypse roam over the earth, destroying and killing. But then suddenly, light cuts through the darkness. Oh, wow. And the devil stands there like, what is this shit? And an angel appears. The angel and the devil have a talk. The angel figure literally comes out and says, "What are you doing? Why are you torturing humanity like that?" The devil says, "The earth is mine, who cares?" And he's like, "But man is good, look down there." And here we're introduced to Faust, this elderly guy with the big old book. He's in here with a bunch of other people, pretty much preaching about all things in heaven and earth are good, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. He also talks about how the greatest gift of all is the ability to choose between right and wrong. The devil's like, "Oh yeah? Well, that's just a front. He's just doing that so people think he's good, but really behind closed doors, look at him down there using all kinds of wild alchemy and sorcery to try to turn dirt into gold and stuff for his own personal greed." And yeah, I mean, that looks pretty mad science-y looking to me. What could you be doing, sir? The devil says, "Faust is no different from the rest. I bet I can get Faust to renounce you. I bet I can get Faust to say that he hates you of all things." The angel is like, "Okay, sure, the bet is on then. If you can destroy what is divine within Faust, then the earth is yours, you know." And the angel goes and fucks off back into light. No man can resist evil. Those are some pretty high stakes just to be throwing out in a little 2-minute conversation.
Hey, why are you picking on humanity?
'Cause who cares? Whatever.
Look, man is good. See him good down there?
I bet I can get this man to say he hates you.
Okay, if you can do that, then the earth is yours.
I guess, the wager is on. It fades out and we come to this little village. Looks like a Disney town, where people are hanging out at a fun fair. Look at the little goofy guy doing tricks. Whoa! God, looks crowded. Whoa, what the hell? That was nuts. What the fuck? But then suddenly, the dark shadow of evil looms over. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, what the hell? You took away the sun. And then farts a black cloud over everything. Collapse. What the hell? What happened to him? Get him up. The plague! Oh no! Instant panic, pandemonium, run, holy crap. Weather is going insane. Oh my god, 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. The devil literally introduces the plague into this town for no reason other than to cause misery. Like, cause I thought this bet was between them and Faust, not this entire town. This entire town has nothing to do with anything. It's just instantly caused chaos and pandemonium for no reason other than just to do it. Plague doctors walking around carrying bodies. Bodies everywhere. Faust, who is, I guess, an alchemist, an old-timey doctor, is trying his damnedest to try to come up with something. There was a cry throughout Egypt. There was not one house without its dead. Oh, good job. That sounds like a good read, a good positive place to be. They never actually say what Faust's profession is, but they do mention alchemy in the beginning, so I'm gonna go with old-timey doctor. Because just here in a second, a girl is gonna knock on his door. He opens the door and this girl falls at her feet and says, "My mother is dying, please help her." He goes over to the girl's house, finds the old lady laying there, pulls out his little potion he's been trying to put together. Yeah, have a little shot. That'll perk you up. Right? Yeah. Ah, shit. Another dead end. Nothing works. This plague seems to be unstoppable. Outside in the streets, there is this preacher talking to a group of people. Only faith can heal this shit. And then the people start making out with his cross, which sounds like a really good way to spread the disease. Other people don't give a shit, and they're just like, we just want to party. We don't know when we're gonna die. Let's just have a good time, freak out. Yay. The preacher is not happy about that. He's like, hey, fools, what are you doing? Stop having a good time. Be scared and freaked out like I am. Yeah, let's go party. We don't give a shit about that. You fools, you're all gonna die. But then, as the preacher's going on and on, sees something in the sky. Ooh, look at that. Oh no, it's terrible. And then he falls over, and they're like, oh shit, the plague, run, freak out, panic. It's like, okay. I was just doing fine a second ago. It's not like you didn't know the plague was there. Faust is like, damn it, am I too late? Yep, looks like it. Faust is trying to make his way back home, and all the sick people are like, he'll help, please help. I can't help you, I don't know what to do. Ugh, I'm so frustrated and angry. And in a fit of absolute frustration, decides, fuck it all, I'm gonna destroy everything. Presumably, he's probably gonna commit suicide after he does this, but throws all his books in the fire. All these books, I'm talking all these books, get in that fire. I don't care. Yep, even you, giant Bible, you're going in the fire too. Useless junk. But then the book opens. He starts reading and starts flipping to different pages. Almost by itself. He grabs the book out of the fire and that little passage reads, if you want to summon evil spirits, then go to a crossroads and call him by name. Faust, up until this point, has been praying. He's been like, God will help us, God will help us. But now he's pretty much lost it all. And he's given up hope. But there's one last chance. If God won't help him, maybe the devil might. It's worth a try. If it'll save lives, I guess. So Faust goes out in the middle of the country and starts wandering around. And finds a road that's got a crossroads. It's a crossroads, yay, just what we're looking for. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Stand here and, oh yeah, raise the book. I call upon thee, O spirit, O darkness. Show thyself. Whoa. Even he's like, oh shit, it worked. Hey, what the fuck's going on now? Whoa, wind's blowing. Blasting him all over. Oh, shit. Ooh. call thee as they thought. By thy unholy name, Mephisto, appear. Crack-a-boom, lightning, weather, all kinds of shit. Poof. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Good evening, sir. Run away! Comes around a corner. A good evening. Ah! He's following me now. Have I mentioned good evening? Ah! He doesn't seem to be following me. I've almost made it home. Going indoors. Bah! Oh, crap. Good evening. He finally says, well, here I am. Faust is understandably a little freaked out by this, presumably that this is the first supernatural thing to ever happen to him. I mean, he's been praying and praying his whole life, but he goes to a crossroads and says Mephisto one time and poof! Oh shit, that was easy. Wow. Oh shit. It really worked, huh? Wow, here you are indeed. What's up? And now he busts out the paper. And right before your eyes materializes the contract. This movie was made in 1926, and that effect is one of the coolest special effects I've ever seen in my life, and I want to know how they did it. I want to see that again. The contract literally reads, I renounce God and all of its heavenly host, and for this I shall receive all power and glory in the world. At first Faust is like, no, hell no, I'm not doing that. But then he looks out the window and sees all the dead people being carried by scary plague doctors. No, they're not dead yet. Doesn't matter, you're coming with us. You'll be dead soon, might as well get him now. He's like, damn. Says, man, if I only had the power to help those people for only one day. Mephisto's like, really? One day? Hey, you know what? Before we make any kind of for real agreement, why don't you take a trial run? You can have a free 24-hour trial run of my powers and what this contract will include for you. How about it, buddy? Our one-time only, never-to-be-repeated special offer starts right now. 24 hours, no obligation, cancel at any time. Once the glass has run out, the trial is over. Now sign the paper. Let's get it going. Power, glory. He's like, man, I don't know. What should I do? His thoughts keep returning to the hundreds of people crying out, help us, help us. He's like, I can help the hungry and the sick. And he's like, shit, I can do everything. You are the master. I am your servant. That's how this works. Come on, quit dicking around. Let's sign this thing. Let's get it going. Please. Oh, where's a pen when you need one? No, don't use that pen. I've got a special cool pen. See? It's from a turkey. And a tiny drop of your blood. Alright, just one tiny drop. Yow! Man, look, he's pushing kind of hard. Damn! Blood makes quite extraordinary ink. Probably because it's not ink. Alright, here we go. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Faust the Third. There we go. Here come the sick. Faust, help us, bleh. Ugh, zombies. Alright, here we go. And I will help, but in the devil's name. I don't know if I would start saying all that, but go help. Faust literally goes outside and gets surrounded by people, and he's touching them and curing them. Able to make a lame man able to walk again. A miracle! Praise be, holy moly, he really did that. Everybody get around him, touch him. His touch can help. Bring everybody, bring all your sick and screwed up. He'll touch them up, it'll be awesome. Come on, touch. Get over here, touch. Everybody gets touched. Please help my daughter. She's super sick and she's right in front of you. Oh, her? Oh, I guess so. There is a little bit of odd fine print that apparently Faust didn't really read or Mephisto neglected to mention. After you sign this pact, you will now shun and like Dracula, all holy like symbols like crosses or anything like that. And when he looks down at this little girl who's holding a cross, holy items repel him now. And people notice it. He must be evil. Holy shit, get back. He's in league with the monsters. And they immediately begin stoning him. Oh, look out. Oh, they're coming all over the place. Bam! Oh, fuck, that looked like it hurt. Faust runs back inside of his house, like, completely distraught now, like, all I wanted to do was help, and now they all hate me. I'm really gonna kill myself now. He pours himself a dish of poison. What do you think you're doing? You ain't drinking that. Besto pretty much tells him, he's like, look, man, you still got 23 out of 24 hours. Why don't you try to do something different besides fucking with these people? And he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to kill myself. But then as he goes to drink it, who is that? Mephisto's like, that was you. As a young person, you've wasted your whole life for others. And you never really got to live yourself. I don't care. Oh, Skullface! Ah! Damn it, that was my best dish. Just come on, live for pleasure. And he's like, I'm too old. You see that? I can make you young again. Make me young again, please, oh please. And so he puts him to sleep, runs over to the fire. Okay, grabs a big old robe, throws it on him. And oh fuck, he's growing giant-sized. Wow. What the fuck? Burn the house down, I guess. Hey, well that worked. But apparently we caught the old you in the mirror. Now it's time for a quick wardrobe change. Yeah, go away, little raggedy version of me. This version steps out, who looks a little bit like Bela Lugosi's Dracula. Faust wakes up like, wow, holy moly, I'm young. Boy, this feels what? And there's an image of a lady coming out. What? Where'd she go? Take me to her. He's like, not a problem. Step on my magic black cloak, I guess, and we will fly around. The earth revolves around you. He's like, really? Alright. Steps on it, window busts, and out the window. I can show you the world. Shiny, shimmery, splendid. I don't remember any more words to that song. Faust and Mephisto go on quite the lengthy journey across the countrysides, over mountains, over oceans, and stuff like that, to the Empress of Italy, who's getting married, who's the most beautiful woman in the world. This tracking shot here is a massive miniature model about 70 feet long with a little roller coaster track attached to it so the camera can ride up and down it. And it's equipped with fog machines and running water. It's really, really impressive. One of the best things about this movie for me is all the special effects that are used in it. And they really spared no expense when it comes to these effects. Some of this stuff is massive and super intricate. We have movies nowadays with big budgets where the effects look like crap. And you can barely make it through the movie without being like, this looks awful, this looks stupid. As opposed to like a movie that was made almost 100 years ago, where when you see it, it is still technically impressive. They show up at the wedding ceremony where husband and wife newlyweds are all hanging out. And they're like, sir, we have strange guests that showed up. They're like, what? Who is it? These elephants here are also pretty impressive. They're made out of like blankets and stuff and being pulled on a track that isn't really well hidden. Mephisto walks up and says, my master brings you a gift for your wedding. Dude shows up and the light blinds everybody and puts her in some kind of a trance. And he's like, now's your chance, bro. She takes one look at him and is like, all right, yeah. Falls into his arms. They start making out. I whisk you away now. And as they go away, everybody's still kind of in their little trance thing. And when everybody wakes up, Mephisto literally kills the husband and then disappears. And everybody fucking panics. Back in the infernal bedchambers. But Mephisto's like, hey, wait a minute, bro. Your 24-hour free trial is over. You want to be an old man again? And he's like, oh, no. No, not that old ghost. Get him away from me. Give me youth. I want to be young, not that old man. Then serve me. You got a deal, buddy. I want to be young, you got it. And as he's hovering above the bed like a little creep, and now he's got them both in his clutches. It fades out, and we fade back into Faust sitting on some sort of steaming rock. I don't know, maybe he's on a mountain. Presumably some time has passed after he laid with the Italian girl, because Mephisto says, he's like, man, you want to talk about living life to the fullest, you are just unstoppable. From intoxication to intoxication, an orgy without compare. But you're never satisfied. Why is that? What do you want? What do you really want? Why you just been dicking around with all this petty shit? Give me something real. He's like, what do you want now? How about the Emperor's crown? You want to be king, bro? I can make that happen. Huh? Pretty cool looking hat. Look pretty good on you. What do you say, bud? What do you say? What do you say? You're never satisfied. Has a vision of a town up in the sky. Home. I want to go home. Presumably where he was born, I don't know. Take me home right now. Be funny if they brought him back to that old shack he lived in. When they make it to this town, there's some kind of celebration going on. And Faust is like, what's going on? Is it some kind of holiday? And the people are like, You must be a heathen if you've never heard of Easter. It's Easter Sunday, and then everybody's out and about having a good old time being married. Boy, Faust and Mephisto stick out like a couple of sore thumbs in this place. And here we are introduced to Gretchen, the young daughter of this lady. Oh, I want to go to church. Well, have fun, little girl. Faust is like, it's exactly like I remember it. Nothing has changed. He's like, whatever, this place sucks. But then, oh, you dropped something, miss. Here, I picked it up for you. It's love at first sight. He's like, oh, she's beautiful, I must have her. Because that old rule about how he can't go in churches or look at holy items or anything, I guess he'll just stare at her from outside the church. Like, you know, normal people do. Mephisto, before he even gets to the church, says, hey, leave her alone. That's an innocent girl running to the clergy. And he's like, I don't care. I must have her. He's kind of coming off to me anyway like a rapist who just found a new victim. Inside the church, people are singing songs and Mephisto hates it. More celebrations, more parade. Back at Gretchen's house, her older brother just came home, and presumably he's been gone for a long time. And he's like, I'm home, Mother. It's been a hell of a day, but I'm home now. And they're like, yay. You know, Mephisto on multiple occasions starts looking like Dracula. Like, seriously, here's my copy of Dracula on DVD. That's Bela Lugosi. The guy playing Mephisto is named Emil Jennings, but like, boy, I don't know. The service is over, and everybody starts leaving. Hey girl, how you doing? Get away from me, creep. I only want her, you do as I say. And he's like, nah, alright, fine. Perfect. Is that my sister? Did she come home? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna surprise her. Oh, I finally made it home after dealing with all these fucking stalkers in the streets. Surprise! Who's here? Oh my god, another stalker! Valentine, my brother, you made it home, holy shit. That's right, let's go hang out with Mom. Like the normal, healthy person that Faust is, they have followed this girl home and are gonna tempt her with evil jewelry. Apparently, when she's gonna see this evil jewelry, she'll fall madly in love with you. But we gotta plant it inside her house to where she can find it. We can't just give it to her. So, he's gonna go in there and plant the trap, I guess? I don't know. What's this statue? Ugh, it's ugly, I hate it. I love how they went to the trouble of giving him eye sockets, but with no eyes. That kind of sounds like something I would do. Hey, hi, we met at church, remember? Oh, okay, never mind. Fucking stalkers, goddammit! Can't even open my window! But it looks like she kinda likes the attention. Hey, what's that? That ain't mine. Wait, is it? I don't know, I have so many things, maybe it is mine. It's absolutely immaculate, and she loves it to pieces. Mom, can I go see my aunt? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Now, apparently her aunt is some kind of alchemist who is making potions for people. Look what I found in my drawer. And she's like, oh, wow, it's beautiful. You found that? That's awesome. Can I please wear it? I mean, I did find it, you know. Alright, fine, I guess. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Don't it make me look prettier? I guess. Faust and Mephisto, follow her to her aunt's house, and they see her frolicking with a bunch of neighborhood children. Mephisto's like, go, man, go get her. I'll keep the lady distracted while you do your thing, you know. Mephisto literally goes inside the aunt's house and starts gifting her with all kinds of jewelry. Please put it on me. Oh, at once. And Faust outside is gonna make his move. Milady. Oh, what? No, don't go. La 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 la. All the neighborhood children. What? Come back here. Now they're inside getting drunk. Faust and Gretchen are out frolicking. Come on, girl. Smooch. He loves you. I swear it with all my being, sweet girl. Where the hell did that horny bastard get off to? And it seems that these two are falling from one another. I've got to go home. My brother's home. If he finds us, he'll freak out. During the nighttime, as Gretchen is getting ready for bed, she can't stop thinking about the handsome young man she met this afternoon. And wouldn't you know it, Faust and Mephisto again are creeping outside her window. Mephisto says, go ahead, go on in. I'll keep the brother away while you go in there and seal your little deal. Hey, girl. What the? Can I come in? No! Okay, can I come in pretty, please? Oh, pretty? Meanwhile, her brother is at a bar getting trash-faced with a bunch of other dudes. Mephisto shows up and says, hey, let's have a drink to your sister, the prettiest girl in town. He says she's not very well behaved, though. She's with a man now. What'd you say? Motherfucker, nobody talked about my sister like that. If you want to catch that motherfucker, you better hurry up. I'll kill a motherfucker. I'm drunk with a sword. Presumably through the window you hear, He's like, fucking A. Excellent. He sneaks around the other side of the house, peeping in the window to see, oh, their mother is fast asleep. Wow. Blows the window open. What the fuck? What did all this wind blow me all over the place? Hey, girl, do you feel this wind? What's going on? What? Why is this door locked? Blow that door open and catches them in the act, and it's so hot and steamy that it gives their mother a fatal heart attack. Mother, what the fuck? What happened? Where's that goddamn guy sleeping with my sister? I'll fucking kill him, motherfucker. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah, you... Faust and Gretchen's brother Valentine are having a sword fight in the streets. Mephisto is about to even the odds. Ting, 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 ting. Oh. Oh. I've been skewered. I'll fucking kill you, Faust. Nope, I think I'm just gonna die. Shit, I really did that, didn't I? Bro, you better get out of here. Mephisto goes shouting about murder! Motherfucking everybody comes out of the woodwork like, what the fuck? Who shouted murder? Goddamn, why are you still standing here, dumbass? Move it! I said move it! Get out of here! They're gonna hang you! And then the townspeople show up to find, oh no. Who did this to you, bro? Oh, his sister. Oh, my brother, what the fuck? Who did, what happened? Don't touch me, whore. Your lover has murdered me. Bleh. Even though Mephisto is like, you're my master, I have to serve you, he still is the devil. And having the devil as your sidekick, I mean, you just gotta assume some evil, treacherous, diabolical shit is gonna go down. In the very beginning, when Mephisto's like, hey, don't mess with that girl, she's innocent, presumably he's probably given Faust a little bit of heads up, like, hey, if you fuck with this girl, bad shit's gonna happen. Just kind of comes with the territory. He's also weaving, tragedy along with his wishes he's fulfilling. Her brother gets a big old funeral, and she's sad. Funeral's over, and everybody goes their separate ways. And everybody now has pretty much turned their back on her. They're like, whatever, you caused this. Fucking whore. Which is really unfair to her. We fade out, and it's snowing outside. Everybody's inside singing, and Gretchen is outside coddling a baby? Homeless and rejected by society. Oh God, that would suck. Apparently that one night with Faust, planted a seed. And here she sits, alone and cold on the streets. Can't just sit here. Must keep moving. Oh. She tries to go to every door and window she can find, pleading for help for her child. But she gets turned away at every corner. Please help. No! Get away from me, harlot. Damn it. Man, there's no mercy in this town. Everybody is like, get away from my doorstep, you. We don't care about you or your heathen child. After much searching, she's nothing left to... What's this? A warm baby's crib has appeared right before. Oh, yes, this will be perfect. It's a miracle. I'll place my child into the miraculous materialized crib. Oh, yes. Rock-a-bye, infant, please don't freeze to death. But it turns out there was no crib, and she literally, buried a child in the snow. Great. A group of dudes show up. What the fuck have you just done to yourself? Oh my God. She killed her child. The murderess. What? She tries calling out for Faust, like, please help me, somebody. And somewhere along far away... What? I heard something. Mephisto. What? My girl suffers. To the stake with this child killer. So they're gonna burn her at the stake. Oh no. We gotta go save her. This is all my fault. You're still my servant. Bring me to her. Alright, fine, let's go. Gretchen, on the other hand, is sitting in a dungeon, not looking her best. Her mind is broken. Her life ruined. Child dead. Mother dead. Brother dead. And she's crazy. Cradling her arm. Wait a minute. That's just my arm. Ah, mad girl. Blah. Where's my baby? Oh, yeah. I remember what happened. Yes, Gretchen, we are looking quite crazy now, aren't we? Here is when things reach their climactic dramatic conclusion. Faust and Mephisto are on their way to try and save her somehow, but the time is now. Get your ass up and get to the stake. We're getting the fire ready. Oh, they're leading her up now. Faust is like, God damn it, I'm too late. God damn it, I wish I would have never wished to be young. This would have never happened to her. Mephisto's like, you want to take back the youth, eh? Well, all right then. Let's try this. Let's see how you like this. Lead her to the stake. La, 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 la. Come on, get out of the fucking way. Get out of the goddamn way. Move it. 3. Come on. Then Mephisto, bam, turns him back into an old man. Hey, girl, remember me? She's like, I don't fucking know who you are, you old bastard. Yeah, come on, get out of the fucking way. Get your ass up here. You've been walking enough. Let's drag her now. Get the fuck up here. No, not her. Oh, shit. Oh, it's getting real now. God damn it, no! Get out of the way, soldiers! Gretchen! Yes? Get out of the fucking way! Oh no, there's the fire. Oh shit. No! No, 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 no! And he runs up and climbs in there with her. She looks down and sees this old, bearded, weirded man. Oh, it's you. I see the real you. Smooch, and they share a tender moment as the fire consumes them both. As light envelops the scene, cut back to the apocalyptic beginning with the angel and the demon. You could not destroy what was divine in Faust. What is this? The divine thing that was in Faust is love. So, the devil doesn't get to control the world because... what? Sinks back into hell, and the angel stands there triumphant, I guess. Faust, even though he left, nothing but death and misery for everybody involved who pretty much interacted with him, I guess at the very end, because he kinda gave a shit that he ruined Gretchen's life, that's good enough for the angel to be like, see, he kinda cared at the end. You didn't destroy what was divine in him, and what was divine is love. How many fucking people had to die? You know who the real villains of this movie are? It's the angel and the devil playing chess with human lives. They focused on Faust as like, if I can get him to renounce God, then the earth is mine. But in the meantime, all these other people are gonna die and suffer horribly. But at the end, I guess he kinda gave a shit, and that's good enough. I absolutely love this movie. Almost all the effects in here are amazing, from the costumes to the miniatures to the optical work and camera and lighting and all that. Like, this movie is the shit. F.W. Murnau and many others consider this movie to be his masterpiece. And I'm inclined to agree. Faust, the same actor plays old Faust and young Faust. They just wig and makeup and all that. The only big actor in this movie is Emil Jennings, and he is Mephisto. Emil Jennings was a big-time silent German film actor all the way up until the 1930s and 40s. His career took a nosedive He was a Nazi sympathizer and supported that party during that time and starred in numerous propaganda films that they would create. Needless to say, that did not work out for him. His career took a super big time nosedive, and you know, he ended up dying a little bit shortly after the war. But during this time, he was big time actor, and the only name that was put on the poster, you know, it's F.W. Murnau's Faust starring Emil Jennings. And you know what? His political affiliations aside, he played a pretty good devil in this. I'll give it that. He borders the line between being mischievous and comical to downright diabolical and terrifying, you know. I like movies. I like old movies. Old movies like this are inspiring to me because they didn't have all the fancy technology and all that stuff we have nowadays. Back then, they were working with their hands and ideas. And F.W. Murnau really brought this old story to life and gave it just enough new life to where I think this movie stands the ultimate test of time. I think another 100 years from now, this movie is still going to be enjoyable. It's a tragedy, don't get me wrong. Almost everybody involved with this movie, character-wise, dies at the end. The only one who doesn't die at the end is Mephisto. And the angel, I guess, but they never really lived because they're immortal beings. A lot of people tell me that, oh, I can't sit through a silent film. Whatever, you know, I can't do it nowadays. I'm kind of perplexed by that because the amount of effort and artistry that went into this movie, even though it's a silent film, is still intriguing and entertaining and at times stunning to watch. And the music in the background is just classical music. Violins, nothing gets pounding and annoying, you know. There's a reason why that kind of music and this kind of movie is called timeless. If you like movies, and if you like classic movies, I cannot recommend F.W. Murnau's Faust anymore. I give it 11 out of 10. This is, I agree, a masterpiece of a movie. And so, that's gonna do it. That's Faust. An old silent film from long time ago that, if you haven't seen it, I really suggest you do. When I was first watching this with my wife, the scene where Gretchen puts her baby in the snow and like that whole bit, my wife was actually moved to tears from that. And it's like a silent movie has moved somebody to tears just because of how the scene played out. It's a super sad moment and it reached the both of us. I didn't cry, but my wife did. Right before I noticed she started crying, that scene was playing out and I was like, man, this is super sad. And I turned around and my wife was like, yes, it is. And I was like, wow, silent film brought somebody to tears. That's the power of this film. If you made it to the end of the video, then hell yeah. That'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.